What's up, baby? It's been a long ass time. I started doing a video like this maybe a week and a half ago, and I scrapped it because it was all over the place and it was recorded in multiple parts. And hopefully that won't happen again. I talked a lot about the start of the playoffs, and of course now we are about halfway through the first round, so I couldn't, upload that now. And instead of rambling about a bunch of shit that probably won't be accurate in a few days and cursing my teams, I'm just gonna say that. The fuck was that? Something big is gonna happen this year, and it feels like every single year, but this year especially. This might be the year the Cavs, aka LeBron's team, doesn't make it, ending his streak of 6 straight years. Or he might get another blemish and be 3-5 in the finals. But if they win it this year against the Warriors too, 2 in a row, could you imagine? Woo! Now that that's been talked about, I had that hiatus. I can't believe I'm saying this all again, and then I didn't upload this video already, but my brother and his girlfriend were here for about 2 weeks, and I said a while ago that I really don't like doing commentaries when I know that somebody might be in earshot of me. And they were in the guest room, which is literally right next to my room. We have a spare bedroom in my house, so that explains that. And that was a blast when they were here. I actually played sports for the first time in a while, and it wasn't too hot out here in Arizona, which it will be soon. It's supposed to be in the 80s. It's 100. Fuck. We played Mario Kart, and I picked up Smash Bros. For, what's it called? Super Smash Bros. For Wii U? I think it's called that. That game is pretty damn fun. I don't know too much about Smash and some of the terminology compared to a 2D fighter like Killer Instinct or Street Fighter, but it was really fun. I used to only play Yoshi on Smash 64, and let's just say that's not the case anymore. He was stank. I was playing as Zero Suit Samus, Captain Falcon. Tried Diddy Kong, seeing why he was so good. I don't know if they nerfed him, but I had no idea what I was doing. Charizard was fun. There was another character that I was fucking bonnying with. Little Mac was tight. Trying to get his KO punch off was hilarious. But yeah, we had a blast doing that. Watched a lot of sports. This was during the end of the regular season, and when he came, the Wizards and Cavs were on national TV a bunch. So that was hilarious. We pretty much watched a basketball game every night or every other night. But on with the stuff that you might care about. Mass Effect Andromeda. What's that game? I have gotten so many, maybe not so many. There's been quite a few random ass motherfuckers who just stumble upon my I'm gonna quit YouTube if the game sucks video and say, ha ha ha, the game sucks, time to quit YouTube. It's like, dude, you don't even know who I am. And that video for some reason has I think it has 2,400 views. It's hilarious. Oh, randoms always find the funniest videos, I swear. And I don't think it sucks, but it's not good. The single player, I pretty much can't even comment on. I'm at the part where you get the Nomad, the fake me out Mako. And I only got that far into the game just to open all of the packs from my strike teams. Speaking of, I haven't sent out my homies in a few days. I got a team, 2 teams level 20, another one to 18, like another one to 13. It's pretty cool how you can get the loot. Too bad you can't get that loot in PvP. So yeah, the single player, it might suck, it might be great. I couldn't tell you. But as far as the multiplayer goes, it somehow has fallen in line with every other multiplayer game that we have experienced pretty much since Next Gen, where it's close, but it's just not there. I'd say it's a lot like Titanfall 2, where they think they are using the general fundamentals. Wow, I said that weird. Fundamentals and principles of the original game, and they try to build upon that and kind of make it their own and make it stand out, I guess. Maybe not stand out. What's the word? Because I don't know how different the team was for Titanfall 2, but basically, they went and fucked it up, as Angry Joe would say. Just like how they went and fucked up Titanfall 2. They fucked it up. It has very good improvements, I'd say. I love the movement. You know, I've gone back and played old Mass Effects, and I'm like, why can't I go up there? Why can't I jump? Why am I so slow? The movement is great. I love the taking away the universal cooldowns, although I think the cooldowns might be a little bit too long, but using a power and then immediately using another one is just like Mass Effect 1, except no power wheel. I like that. Fuck, are those the only things? I mean, as far as the characters go, I think Asari Adept is the only, like, good and busted character that would also be busted in Mass Effect 3. Everyone else is just kind of like, you understand their role, and they're just okay. But the Asari Adept, Annihilation Field in this game, has pretty much saved the experience for me. I haven't played too much with her using the Infinite Lance, but when I have, you feel like a broken character in a video game. And that's all Mass Effect 3 was. You could make pretty much every character. You could make like 75% of the characters feel broken if you use the right weapon, equipment, and build. And she is the only one that I felt like that on this game. Annihilation Field, spec'd for the double debuff, 20% on the Annihilation Field and 20% in offensive biotics. 20% shield gain back on melee. And then Lance with no cooldown. It's pretty amazing. But the main problems of Mass Effect Andromeda might be because of EA, or like asshole higher ups, you know, the people that like butter complain about. The grind that this game wants you to go through is fucking intense, right? In Mass Effect 3, if you bought a rare pack, one rare guaranteed, chance is an ultra rare, right? If you got any supplies, you know, the thermal clips, Medigel, you got one card for it, and you got 5 of that specific supply. So, if you got ammo, you get 5 ammo clips. Not just one, like Mass Effect Andromeda. You got 5.
Play of the match.
Damn.
Shut down.
I've got you in my sights.
Dude, that looks like way fun now.
Heroes never die.
That looks
Look
normal.
at that.
Yeah, it's fine. The ones I always catch are the ones where they do the quick zigzags. That's impossible to do on a controller. Especially jitters. Like the jitters, like you can tell it.
I'm, probably 2 days into the multiplayer, and I have no shield packs. The left D-pad, I can never remember the name. Shield booster packs. I have none of them. And I have, like, over 50 of the other 3. How's that possible? My manifest is pretty good. That shouldn't be the case. But they fucked that up. As far as the rares go, that's where they really... That might be one of the biggest problems of the whole game. You aren't rewarded for opening these packs in any way, right? In Mass Effect 3, if you got a character, you would rank up all of the same characters in the same slot. If I opened a pack and I already had Asari Adept, all of the pattern, customizations unlocked, I could still get the Asari Adept. Wasn't deleted from the loot pool. And all of my other Asari Adepts, or all of my other Adepts would get experience points. And it was a lot too. You could go from like level 1 to like level 4 just off of one card. In Andromeda, not only is it impossible to rank up these motherfuckers, I have like 3 characters higher than level 15. It's pretty sad. Not only is that the case where you don't get universal XP, you have to get the card 10 times to get as many points as possible. And that completely obliterates any hope of fully ranking up the ultra rare characters. Like the Solarian Operator. He's got shield boost, invasion, I think overload. He could be great. I have him at rank 2. I'm literally missing an entire skill tree if I got him to level 20. So what's the fucking point? What's the chances of me getting him 8 more times in the packs? And he's not a rare, he's an ultra rare. It would take months! You know how I was saying it would be football season by the time I paid that off? Yeah, he'd be at like rank 6 probably. Like, oh, I only have to get this asshole 4 more times before I can max out X skill. It shouldn't work like that. And then I still don't even have the new Grogan character that was introduced a few weeks ago. I haven't gotten her yet. Who knows if I ever will. And then there's the weapons, The Piranha's fun. What would be more fun than the Piranha? The Piranha 10. But fuck knows if I'll ever get that. And then there's poor souls out there like my boy Bacon, who have maxed out their manifest, excluding the ultra rares. And with how this game works, if it's not if you have it unlocked to 10, you won't get it. So if you have all the bronzes, you won't get any of the bronzes anymore. If you have all the silvers, etc. So he's gotten all the golds unlocked. Spent a lot of money to do that. And that in no way guarantees or increases his chances of getting an ultra rare. So if he buys a pack with 100,000 credits, he'll get, 1 Medigel, like a character respec, like anywhere from a level 1 to level 4 ammo or a consumable. You still get level 1 consumables in these packs. And then just maybe 2 consumables and a non-weapon card or whatever, just a generic card. You aren't guaranteed anything. It's a waste of credits, honestly. And I think the only way for this game to make it, because if you look all over the Mass Effect Reddit, you will see these complaints and many other valid criticisms of the game. This game needs a title update, for sure. And all of the changes are simple. It's nothing drastic. buff the damage of pretty much everything. There was a video floating around showing off the Carnifex compared in this game and Mass Effect 3. Now in Mass Effect 3, with no upgrades, it was a 2-shot headshot on Cerberus Assault Troopers. And in this game, it's a 7-shot headshot on Raiders. Pretty much the same character. The weapon is 3.5 times less powerful in the 4th version of the game, where the Carnifex is like a staple Mass Effect weapon. Could you imagine if you're playing... Actually, this actually kind of happened in Halo 3. What's a good... Yeah, I mean, just from, Halo 3 to Halo 4. If the BR took 3.5 times more shots to kill. First of all, it's not even possible, because it's a 12-shot clip. And you only have 36 rounds, so you would have to reload before you could finish killing an enemy. Where in Halo 3 you could kill 3 enemies with that same amount of bullets. That's what happened to the Carnifex. Hello, email. Biotic and tech combos feel abysmal. You can, pepper a raider with like a high rate of fire weapon and then combo him and he'll still live, like a throw annihilation combo. And the only way to like have that kill register is to use fucking biotic power consumables. Honestly, I'm not even sure if that would kill a raider. Those motherfuckers are trucks. Nice. It's just they need to fix the packs. And they need to buff everything. They need to lower some of the cooldowns. Like Overload is one of the most pathetic abilities in the game. They need to buff all the weapons except for the Vanquisher, which is honestly like the only weapon in the game that can do anything. The Talon's alright. And they need to buff all the fucking powers. We're ready for Platinum. Easy ass strat. If we ever got a 4-man squad, 1 Asari Adept, 1 character with a shield boost, 1 Asari Huntress with the throw, lance, and stealth grid, and then either a human infiltrator, like a pure DPS character, either a human infiltrator or a Turian soldier. You just run around in a group, fucking murdering everyone. Use the cloak to get your shields back and for, mass damage. Shield boost for the Asari Adepts whenever they're in trouble. You have the Slayer run around with either a Vanquisher or like a shotgun. Taking advantage of the 40% debuff on the Annihilation field. Be easy peasy. Platinum, let's go. I'm ready to get Hydra'd and Anointed and fucking Fiend. I'm ready for all the bosses. I'm also ready for them to fix the game, but the devs are so terrified of communicating with anyone, and they keep saying how they don't want to talk about a patch because they know they fucked it up. I'd say this game's state is kind of like the Division after they nerfed everything that was fun, where we got to use so many things that were broken and led to ridiculous DPS, where once they took those away, it felt like your characters weren't doing any damage. That's what Andromeda feels like right now. Forgive my knuckles. So yeah, I still play the game, a few times a week. I'm not gonna quit YouTube anytime soon. You don't know if that's true. It's been really refreshing not having to feel like I need to upload a video every day, because I did that for pretty much years. And this is the first time for an extended amount of time where I don't upload a video every day. It feels nice. just earlier, I was actually going to try to go over my deck binder, but my lighting and phone camera were not getting the job done. And I was thinking about doing a tease and a face reveal, but I guess it's not going to work out, huh? I've been playing Overwatch a little bit lately. I got placed on both my characters, and I actually edited a competitive hell video. I think 2 nights ago. I'm going to do commentary on that hopefully in the next few days. Got some good, not game chat stuff, but I got a voice message that was pretty good. I think you guys might enjoy. I decayed on Power Flank. I placed on both my accounts, I placed in the 3900s, spoilers, and then got the GM in a few games. And I decayed on Power Flank back down to Diamond, and then I played 1 game, and the averages were 4,000 on each side. And I'm sitting here on 3K, and I'm just looking at the screen like, I've played with all these people before. I don't want to play with these noobs, right? I want to play with 3K noobs and to mess around with whatever character I want and potentially go down to, platinum or gold. So I can play like Widow. I want to play Widow in competitive, and I don't want to do it in high elo because I'll get flamed, because I'll probably deserve it, because I'll do terrible. They'll report me for throwing, and with my luck, I'll get banned again. And I can't afford that. I don't want to get banned again. I want to play with noobs, and maybe I can blend in as a noob on Widow, right? So I play 1 game, and we fucking win on Hanamura, and I get 138 points. I'm like, well, that's just great. The dream of that account going down is completely dead. So may or may not be leveling up another account. You never know. One thing that turned me off on Overwatch over everything else is that Mercy, that fucking character Mercy, is the most important pick. Not because of her ability to heal or damage boost or to pocket certain heroes. It's which team gets the better res. And when that's the case, that completely makes my impact on the game feel negligible. When I'm on a character and I'm a big part of getting a team wipe, and I'm not playing the flanky rat, aka Genji or Tracer, and the Mercy swoops in and reses, and then it's a grind of a fight, and our Mercy was caught out of position, and then she gets ulted and dies, and we don't get rezzed and they win the fight. That situation is the number 1 reason why I stopped playing Overwatch. When our Mercy gets outplayed by the other team's Mercy, because I have no impact on that part of the game. I'm not going to play the fucking character either, first of all, because I've been playing quick play a lot, just mess around with people who are my rank or to maybe level up an account. That character was literally designed for girls. Is that offensive? It might be. But you can tell who's the girl when playing in a party. If it's like a 4-stack, the girl has 1 billion more hours in quick play than ranked, 1 billion more hours on Mercy than anyone else. The other characters are fucking stupid, and then the Mercy's gamertag is like Jasmine Rages. I wonder if that's a girl or not. Playing with loser like 17-year-old kids and they're talking to her over Xbox Live Party chat. I wonder if that's a girl. And she's most responsible for whether or not we're going to win this fucking game. Because she has to avoid getting gravitoned and staying alive to res us. That's what Overwatch turned into once they nerfed Ana and Pharah has, just flies around and nobody wants to go Ana Lucio or Ana Zen or Lucio Zen. Zen is fucking tight now, by the way. I've been still watching competitive play. A lot of teams have just been going Tracer, Genji, like Winston, Soldier, Lucio Zen, or Lucio Ana, or even Ana Zen. Dive comps. Oh, and my ultimate favorite is when you're picking characters for like ranked, and half the team goes one style and the other half picks one. Like you're playing King of the Hill, first pick is Genji, next pick is Tracer, so I'm like, okay, this is easy. I'll go Winston. And then, what do you know? First healer taken, Mercy. And then somebody's like, okay, we need another tank, Reinhardt. This is King of the Hill, by the way. And then the last guy's like, okay, we need 2 healers, Zenyatta. And then you lose. You just fucking lose right there. Before the spawn door even opens, the game has been decided. Enough ranting about that.